What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to this little update, and I wanted to do an update because I don't know if you'll know by the time this goes up, but I am back at work now, so I'm back working, which is good. The only thing is, it's kind of making my scheduling for hobby videos a little erratic, and kind of, you know how it is, you get tired, right? You're tired. Yesterday, for example, I was like, no, I just want to sleep. After work, I just want to sleep. But I'm so excited about my Lord of the Rings campaign for solo role-playing that... so I get some better lighting. Yeah, I'm so excited for that. And I started doing the Dwarven Rangers, as you may or may not know. But they're not finished. But I just want to show you where I am, where I'm at with it. And there's a couple of other little characters I want to show off as well. So if we go to the table, and there they are. So that's the box for the Dwarven Rangers, as you can see, and here they are so far. Okay, so they're not named, they're just Dwarven Rangers, so you can kind of see they've had a range of highlights and glazes and whatnot put on them. There's a few things to do on them yet still. I've done some of their bases. I've done some basing work on all of them, and some of them I've used some flock, and obviously others I've used astrogranite, because you can paint it whatever colour you like, make it stone, whatever. You can make it kind of like what those guys are on there. Yeah, so thinking about that. Oop, I can have them in different environments, perhaps. I'm thinking of choosing 3 to kind of interact closely with within the RPG campaign, and so I just wanted to show what I've done a little bit on them so far. I will do another update when they're all finished. I mean, completely finished, by the way. Trouble is, I only get 1 day off in the week to do hobby, and that's today. And I've done all my hobby that I can for today, and so yeah, they're done. It could be several weeks before they're finished. Who knows? I don't know. I've got loads of stuff to prepare for this Lord of the Rings game I want to do. Oh, there's Sam there, by the way. That's where he is at the moment. He's still not finished either, but he's coming along nicely. He could represent, because I'm going to have a Hobbit, definitely. And well, I can't tell you any story, so I'm going to have a Hobbit and at least 2 to 3 dwarves. Well, I want 3 dwarves. I want 3 dwarf rangers, which is what I've got, which was handy. Actually, that was kind of a deciding factor on what type of... I've got other dwarves, don't get me wrong. I've got like old dwarf warriors, so they're going to be it. Other characters I'm going to have in my RPG campaign: Tom Bombadil. He's not painted yet. He's just got his primer on, but yes. Oh, and he's just fallen over. I'm going to have Mr. Bombadil. He's going to be involved. Possibly. Depends if the mythic system will take me that way or not. I don't know. Beyond that huge man, you can see the comparison between the two there. One that kind of changes into a bear. His primer is still wet, so yeah. I'm waiting for the bear to arrive for his bear form. And yeah, so that's where I'm at. I've got some expanding foam on the way. I need to make a terrain piece. I'm going to use a plate mat, an old plate mat that you haven't. Ow. cut my finger. Yeah, you know how it is. An old plate mat as a template for the base, and I've got that I don't know if you call that hobbit hole entrance that I'm going to put on the front. I'm going to make a hill with grass and whatnot as part of the terrain for a Hobbiton, or the Shire. I'm going to have the Shire because I'm thinking the campaign is probably going to start more or less in the Shire or just before the Shire. Maybe dwarves are on the way to the Shire. Not like in The Hobbit, but it's going to be set after the events of The Hobbit, and so it's not going to be those dwarves, biffing, boffin, whatever, and all that malarkey. It's not going to be those guys. It's going to be 3 different ones, maybe 2 to 3. Depends what happens to them on the way. And well, I'll tell you. I think our halfling or hobbit friend, whoever he may be, whatever figure I may end up using, has seen the delights that Bilbo has brought back, and how popular it's made him. And I think he might be another hobbit that's struck by wanderlust, and so he gets word out, perhaps through Bilbo, that he would like to go on an adventure, and perhaps Bilbo eagerly helps him. I'm guessing this. I'm sorry about the mess of the table, guys. I know it's kind of like someone apologising for their messy house when you call around, but you know what it's like. Come on. I've got so much stuff to clear up here, and yet I have so much tidying places to put things. But this is what's important. These guys here. And I'm hoping to have them finished soon. I certainly want them finished within the next 3 weeks. I don't know about these two, Bjorn and Tom Bombadil, but I certainly want these guys finished, including Sam, within the next 3 weeks. That sounds like a long time, but not if I've only got like an hour a week or whatever. It depends, And my hours usually spent, as you know, it's usually spent in the On the Bench series of videos that I put out. So yeah, so it could be that I may be able to steal an hour or 2 here and there in the meantime, but that is where I'm at with Lord of the Rings for my solo role-playing campaign. And of course I've got the rules that I'm currently reading and thoroughly enjoying, I must say. And I if it's not good enough to translate to video, but I sincerely hope it is, one thing I can be sure of is that I'm going to have a blast either way. So I do hope that it turns out all right, and I hope that if it does, that you can join me on this escapade. I'm certainly hoping so anyway. And there it is. So thank you for watching, guys. Remember, until the next time, that all brushes lead to war, my friends, and I'll see you out there. Bye for now, folks. Bye-bye.